The next things I did were just to pull out some parts. So it saves the results of this TAM, this GPCM model, in results.tam. I pull out a skill variable. It's located here in R. The numbers end up being incredibly small, so just for visualization purposes, I multiply them by this massive number. And so what that gives you, let me just show you before we go any further, is here's a vector right down here of all the skill levels of each team in the NWSL. So the Reign earned a 5.73, the Red Stars negative 0.38, Kansas City 0.04, my Washington Spirit looking good at 0.262, etc. And this calculates how good a team is at home. When they're a home team, how good are they? The Seattle Reign were the best team in the NWSL by far at home. The next thing we're going to do is pull up the threshold. And the threshold is how difficult each question was. So let me just pull that up real quick. This autocomplete in RStudio drives me crazy. But there you go. And this shows you basically how strong each team is away. So to get category 1, which is to earn 1 point, this is the number. To earn category 2, this is the number. To earn category 3, this is how good you have to be. To earn category 4, this is how good you have to be. The higher these numbers are, the better the team is away. So the Red Stars, not great at home, really good on the road though. You have to be really tough to beat them when they come to your town. My Washington Spirit, not so good on the road. That's a pretty low number there. Portland Thorns and the Boston Breakers looking really bad on the road. That negative 11.999 is probably basically they didn't earn any points. Everybody gets at least 1 point against them when they come to town, is my assumption. If not, it's something pretty close to that. So this shows you, again, the difficulty of the away fixture scaled by how many points did you earn in the away fixture when they came to your town. So skill, how good is the team at home? Threshold, how difficult was the team to beat away? Hopefully that makes sense. This is the most complicated part of the process, honestly. So if that makes sense to you, you're doing good. You are ready to do analytics. This I'm not sure if I end up using, but I'm going to run it anyway. I reorganized it at one point. All this did was create something called new df and just organized that by, I ordered it by row name because I want to take the row names out later. So instead of being in order of how they did in the league table, it ordered them in terms of alphabetical. I think I used that in the next model. This is just some data processing. I rename them with the row names here. It makes it easier to merge later. I sort the skill by how good they were. So right now it's sorted by their table position, but instead this is going to sort it by how tough they were to beat at home. Seattle Reign is top. Here's my Spirit, Thorns, Kansas City, etc. I'm doing that just to plot later, so the plot looks better. Rather than almost seemingly random, it's going to be in order. It's going to look nicer. I'm creating here a vector of colors. Color ramp palette gives you 9, right here, type in 9, shades between red 4 and red 1. We'll show you what that looks like when we plot it. This skill.n, I'm just getting things ready for the GG plot. I'm going to try to skip over a lot of the R code and just give you the analytics part. If you're interested in the R code, I'll annotate it and I'll upload it. But that's really teaching R's beyond what I want to do here. Names, I'm just creating a names variable. I'm removing the periods. And here's my GG plot. For those of you who have watched the other videos, it's just like I've done before. So I create a ggplot object, type it in, access it, and here you go. Right here are the home power team rankings. So here's the Seattle Reign, looking strong. A lot of sort of mediocre teams at home, very even, basically. And then Sky Blue FC, not so good at home. These teams are pretty similar. The Reign were really strong, Sky Blue pretty weak. This just graphs all we did here. It's a visualization of how did each of these teams do on their standardized test. When they were at home, how well did they answer all the away questions? The Seattle Reign, they're going to Harvard, it looks like. Washington Spirit, they're really good. They can come see me at University of Mary Washington. Sky Blue FC, not so good. So this I've probably done before. I'm going to go through the rest of this here to show you the plot for the away fixtures.